Good evening to all of you who are watching this video. In this video, I would like to talk about brain brain input. Brain input. Uh, our brain is a very wonderful part in our body, and also it has a vital role. It has an important role during the process of output. Okay, na? So here I want to tell you the things that are needed, the things that are filled up in the brain. If you filled up the brain with good things will come out. If you fill up the brain with bad things will come out. So that's why, how are you using your brain? With what things you are keeping in your brain? Really, brain is the center of our memory. Really, when we see the brain is very small, very small, and it is situated in a box. Really, we have to appreciate our God, our Almighty, His knowledge for the placement of our brain. You know that our brain is situated in our topmost part of our body, that is our head. In the head, our brain is situated. Actually, the brain's place is the highest position. Actually, brain is the center of remembrance. Suppose if the brain is situated in the leg part, it would not have that much importance. And also the brain, if brain's placement is in the stomach, it would not have that much part of crucial role. So, suppose if you go to the exam, our brain works very actively. So, before going to the exam, we fill our brain with all your answers, with all your mathematical problems, with all your formulae. At the time of exam, when you write this, continuously the flow, the output will come out. That means your brain has been filled up with all your answers. That's why all they would come out at the time of exam. So that's why every day how you are using your brain, how do you fill up your brain, with what things you fill up your brain. So in the brain there are different parts. That is the center of the memory. Suppose if any damage happens, if any repair is there in the brain doesn't work. That's why I suggest you all my students that fill your brain with good things. When you fill your brain with good things, goodness will come out. Good things will come out. When you fill your brain with bad things will come out. So, suppose don't make your brain like dustbin. That means when we see the dustbin, in the dustbin what we throw, all the unnecessary things will throw. All the bad things are there in the dustbin. All the unwanted things will be there in the dustbin. After one day passed, that dustbin will emit foul smell. In the same way, if you fill up your brain with unwanted things, if you fill up your brain with unnecessary things, if you fill up your brain with dirty things, what would come out? What is the output? Dirtiness and foul smell and badness, bad things. That's why, so fill your brain with all the good things. What are the good things? Good thoughts. Fill your brain with knowledge. In our brain there would be different parts. So in this our brain will remember everything. It remembers the past things. It deposits the present things. It will deposit the future things also. So what is the deposit in your brain? What is the storage of your brain? Really, brain, if you make your brain, if you train up your brain, if you use your brain for good things, then it would be useful for you. If you don't use your brain, or if you use your brain for unnecessary things and bad things, that badness will come out. So if you keep your brain if you keep your brain with idleness, it would become idle. Idle mind is the devil's workshop. Idle mind. Don't keep your brain idle. Don't make your brain passive. Make your brain active, but make your brain active with good things and peaceful things. Don't deposit your brain with uncomfortable things. Some people, they concentrate, they keep their brain to this side and that side. They store everything in their brains. Really, that brain will get fatigue. The brain will be fed up. When the brain will be fed up, we'll get frustration. We'll get fatigueness. Then we'll get headache. At that time, we'll get frustration. Our brain will become upset and we'll get stress and we'll get tension. And we have to face different uncomfortable and unpleasant and unfair problems. That's why keep your brain to deposit with peaceful things. Keep your brain to deposit happiness. That's why many people they would do meditation to make their brains happy, to make their brains pleasant. So that's why don't make your brain to pressurize the things. Keep your brain to be in pleasure, not in pressure. So actually when we get when our body gets high temperature, we'll get fever. But when the brain gets fatigueness, then what does it do? It in other indirectly it gives headache, and indirectly we'll feel drowsiness, and we'll feel gloomy, and also we'll feel unhappiness. That's why in times of stress and tension, we would like to listen music, and we have to listen the harmonious things, and we should meet our friends, and we'll get relaxed, and we'll get entertainment. So this is the only the temporary things. This is the only temporary things, but that and only on one day, and only for sometimes our brain will get relaxed, our mind will get relaxed. When you make our brain fill up with pleasant things, then it would feel very happy. Then we also will be comfortable. So that's why I would like to I would like to suggest all my students and who are watching this video, make your brain to be happy, make your brain to feel happy. How can? When you fill the brain with good things, when you fill the brain with pleasant things. So wish you all the best, and may God bless you.